This is a session of yoga strength. We're going to use weights in our practice today. We'll be flowing through the yoga vinyasas and using our arm weights for about 80% of the time during our practice. We will take a short break in the middle. So modify as you need to. If you need to back off a little, that's fine. And if you want to increase the intensity, you could go a little bit higher with your weights. And remember, every movement when you have weights is actually super slow, so your muscles are engaged. All right, that's it. Let's begin. We'll start in child's pose. So bring your big toes to touch. Spread your knees wide open. Slowly walk your hands forward and lower your forehead onto the mat. Now you can make this pose as active or as passive as you want. Since you're just warming up, it's okay to be a little passive, relax your belly, and start to connect with your breath. It's really important to focus on your breath during your yoga practice. The goal being to increase the duration of your inhale and the duration of your exhale. Especially I feel during these times when we are mostly covering our mouth and our nose with a mask. When we go outdoors, we're really not breathing all that fresh oxygen that we should be. So the longer exposure outside and the longer we wear the mask, the more we are affecting our lung capacity. So when you are in your yoga practice, use that opportunity to focus on your breath. So let's deep inhale through the nose. Make it long, fill your belly, let your belly drop. And then open your mouth, exhale. Let everything go. Squeeze out that last breath. One more inhale through the nose. Fill your belly. Open your mouth. Big exhale. Like you're fogging up a mirror. Let it go. Slowly come onto your hands and knees. Set up for tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Walk your knees in a little if you have to. And stack your hips over your knees. Look down. So there are no creases at the back of your neck and the crown of your head faces forward. So we'll be here in a neutral spine for one breath. Inhale and exhale here in a neutral spine. And then curl your toes. Walk your hands about 6 inches forward. Push your hips back towards your heels and lift up into a downward facing dog. Take a few breaths to set up your downward dog. Bend your knees a little bit. Press your chest close to your thighs. Relax your shoulders. Relax the crown of your head. So the crown of your head should be pointing down. Roughly a straight line from the crown of your head should meet the midpoint in between your hands. Feel free to pedal your legs, bending one knee and then the other, and stay with your breath. Slowly come back to stillness. Stay in your downward facing dog. We're introducing a new stretch today. So stay in your dog and then walk your right hand a little bit closer to your left hand towards the center of your mat. Lift your left hand from the mat and reach for the outside of your right leg. So wherever it is, whether it's your thigh, your knee, your shin or your ankle, and feel that long deep stretch along your right side. Then slowly place your left hand back. Move your right hand back up to its original position and then walk your left hand to the center of the mat. Release your right hand and then reach for your left ankle or your shin, opening your heart towards the left side. Be here for one breath. Shaking is okay. It's a nice deep stretch. And then slowly walk your hands back. Come back to stillness in your downward facing dog. Deep inhale and exhale. Look forward and then tiptoe your way to the top of your mat. Fold forward into a ragdoll position. So when you're in ragdoll, let the top of your body feel heavy. Grab opposite elbows. You can slowly sway from side to side. A small bend in your knees, so you're relieving your lower back. And shift the weight of your body into your toes. See, it's almost like you're leaning over without falling. And then slowly release your elbows. And then roll all the way up to standing very slowly, releasing one vertebra at a time. Your head will come up last. Roll your shoulders up, back, down. And then find samasthiti, equal standing. So feet together, toes together, knees together, inner thighs touch. Mountain pose or Tadasana. This is a standing plank. Pull your belly button in and squeeze your glutes. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale to chair pose. So reach your arms up, really bend your knees, reach your booty back. Sit as low as possible in your chair. It's a chair, not a bar stool. Keep your chest lifted. Stay here. Deep breath in and out. One more breath in and out. Beautiful. Bring your palms together to heart center and fold forward. This time reach for your weights. Grab your weights, bring them to your heart center and slowly come back into your chair pose. Awesome. Stay in your chair. Goal post your arms and then we're going to reach up and down. We'll start with one arm at a time, starting with the right. Up, down, up, down. I'm going to face you guys. Your elbows, both elbows are in line with your shoulders. So you can see yourself in the camera, make sure you're lifting your elbows in line with your shoulders, reach up and down. So you push and pull, push and pull. Stay low in your chair. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We'll switch in 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Let's do it on the left side. Up and down, up and down. So keep the other arm tricep really tightened. You're engaging your triceps and your biceps on both arms. You're going to push and pull, push and pull, push and pull. Make it slow, but make it deliberate. Don't use momentum. Awesome. For 8, 7, 6, stay low, 5, 4, 3, we're going to go both arms in 2, and 1, let's do it for 8, 7, 6, 5, stay low, 4, 3, 2, and 1, nice job, come all the way up. Bring your weights to heart center, shake it off. So second set of chair coming up. Start at the top of your mat. Inhale here. Exhale, sit low in your chair one more time. And this time you're going to work on the rotator cuffs. So you're going to bring your palms out in front of you like you're serving a platter. And then you're going to reach your arms back, squeeze your shoulder muscles, and then cross over. So you're going to reach back and cross over, out and cross. So again, keep sitting low. So you are working your quads, you are working your glutes, you are strengthening your ankles all at the same time while you work your upper body. A little bit lower. Squeeze your shoulder blades as you reach back. Rotator cuffs. Keep going for 8, 7, open your chest, 6, 5, we'll hold it out and pulse back in 3, 2, and 1, hold it back and pulse, pulse, pulse. Back, you're pulsing back. Not up, back, 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 back. So squeezing your shoulder blades together, opening your chest. Keep going for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Bring your weights to heart center. Awesome. So you're going to now flow with the weights. This is optional. So if you want to flow through your vinyasa without the weights, that's okay. If you want to flow with the weights, just remember that when you're in your plank, instead of your palms facing down, because you have weights in your hand, the wrists are going to face inside towards each other. So your weights are going to be parallel to the long edge of your mat and wrists face inside. So the hand position is different in your downward dog and in your plank when you have weights in your hand. So let's do this. Inhale, weights at heart center. Exhale, fold forward, lean with your heart, lower with the flat back. Inhale, if you have weights in your hand, slide your weights up your shin to a flat back. Exhale, place the weights on the mat, wrist point inside and step back, high plank. So take a moment to set up your plank. Inhale and exhale. Squeeze your belly button in to support your lower back. Squeeze your glutes. And then for this first vinyasa, we're going to do the Ashtanga style. So lower your knees, pull your elbows in close to your ribs, lower your chest and lower your chin. Your hips are lifted. So if you take a look at me, you'll see my hips are lifted. This is called Ashtanga Pranam. And then untuck your toes, scoot your chest forward, lift your chest up for Cobra. And as you exhale, curl your toes, push back up into downward facing dog. So that was the first vinyasa. And as we flow through a few more, you have the option for Ashtanga Pranam as part of the vinyasa, or you can, if Chaturanga is part of your practice, you can include the Chaturanga as you flow. So inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, lift your right leg up. No bend in the knee. Flex your foot, point your heel towards the ceiling, toes point down. And as you exhale, come up high on your left toes, bend your right knee, bring it close to your nose, and then step all the way in between your hands. And if your foot didn't quite make it, that's okay. Walk it forward. Grab your weights, slowly bring them to heart center, and then use your core to lift you up. Inhale, your arms up, high crescent. Biceps are close to your ears. Beautiful. Big bend in your right knee and your back heel is lifted. Slowly bring your weights to heart center. We're going to set up for up and down lunge with a hammer curl. Let's do it. Down, up, down, and up. So in a hammer curl, the weights are vertical. You're grabbing the weight from the top, and a very light touch of the weight actually adds to the intensity. So you can maybe just grab with your forefinger and your thumb, lower and lift. Keep your elbows close to your ribs. Your upper arm is not moving. There's no swinging and shaking. It's a controlled movement. We're going down and up. 8, 7, 6, 5. Weights at heart center in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So stay with the bend in your legs. Bring your weights to heart center. And again, staying with your legs frozen, reach your chest forward. So gravity is going to want to try and pull your chest down, but use your core to keep your chest lifted. And then you're going to narrow rows. Reach your weights forward and back. Forward and back. Down and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, belly in, 2, and 1. Nice job. Inhale, high crescent, and then swing your weights through your heart center. Lower your left heel down, open up, warrior two. So I'm going to switch sides. Stay in your warrior two. Go a little bit deeper. Big bend in your right knee. Tilt your left hip forward towards the side of the mat. And since you have weights in your arms, we're going to modify the warrior two. So it's not going to be straight arms. You're going to W the arms a little. And once you have this, pull the weights in, push them out. In and out. You're pulling your elbows close to your ribs, and then you're pushing it out. Maintain the integrity of your warrior two. In and out. In and out. Keep going. Sit a little bit deeper. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Stay in warrior two. And 1. Warrior two legs. Bring your weights forward in front of you. And then lift your elbows up. So once you have this, we're going to crisscross the arms. So you're going to crisscross, switching which arm comes in front of the other. Beautiful. Stay in warrior two. If you're starting to tire, you can release the depth just a little bit, maybe for a few seconds, and then keep going back. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Keep your elbows lifted. 2 and 1. Nice job. Weights at heart center. Reverse warrior. So again, reverse warrior with weights. You reach the arms straight up. In regular vinyasa, you actually reach back, but when you have weights in your hand, you reach straight up with the weights. We're going to hit the triceps. So bring your biceps close to your ears, and then bend at the elbow, lower and lift, lower and lift. You're isolating your tricep muscles, down and up, down and up. Keep that bend. Stay in your warrior two. Beautiful. Down and up. Again, try to avoid using momentum. Make it a slow, conscious, thoughtful movement. This is where you connect your mind to your muscle. Think of the muscle you're working right now. It's your triceps. Down, up. 8, 7. Star pose is next. 5, 4. You get a break with your legs. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Weights at heart center. Heel toe your feet into parallel. Set up for star pose. Awesome. Inhale here. And then exhale, heel toe your feet in. Set up for goddess squat. Booty back. Sit low. Knees are wide open, and you're doing the work from your inner thighs to push them even wider towards the back of your mat. And then bring your weights to heart center, and we're going to punch it out. Punch, punch, punch. Alternating the hands. You can even do one arm at a time. And you control the speed, fast to slow. Continue to sit low. Keep punching. Out and in. 8, 7, because we're doing both sides. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold your arms up. Hold it up and pulse, 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 pulse. Just for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weights at heart center. Come all the way up. Heel toe your feet in. We're going to set up a prayer squat, Malasana. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, sit all the way down. Really enjoying the stretch. Giving your legs a little bit of a break. Use your elbows to push your knees wide open. And find length in your spine. Avoid rounding. Lift your chest up. Find that length. You can stay here if you want a little bit more. Biceps Bicep curls on the right side. Lower and lift. So continue to use both your elbows to push your knees out at the biceps. And you always have the option to just stay in prayer squat. You're here for 8, 7, lift your chest up, 6, lengthen your back, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bring your weights together. We're going to come up very slowly. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, come all the way up for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn your right foot forward. Pivot off your back heel. Set up for high crescent. And then lower your weights down onto the mat. Place your weights vertical, a little bit in front of your toes. Keep the bend in your right knee. We're going to set up for Shiva squats. So you're going to put very little weight on your weights and in your hand. The work is being done by your legs. So bend your right knee, lift off your left knee, and then you're going to bend down, kick. Bend and kick. Bend and kick. So try to lighten your fingertips on the weights. You're going to bend both knees, kick your left leg out. Bend and kick. These are Shiva squats. 8, 7, 6, 5. Fire hydrants are next. In 3, 2, and 1. So for fire hydrants, bring both knees in, take the bend in your left knee, extend it sideways up and down, up and down. See if you can lift a little bit higher. Shaking is okay, almost there. 8, 7, 6, and you go at your pace. 5, quality over quantity, doesn't matter how many you do. 3, holding it up in 2, and 1, hold it up and pulse. You got this for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step your left foot back. Drop your weights, move them to the side of the mat, and then lower your left knee. Walk your right foot out to the outside of your right hand. We're going to set up for a quad stretch. So this may be new for some of you. Options for a quad stretch. Quads are your quadricep muscles here. Option is that you stay here. Shift your hips forward so you're feeling that stretch in your left quadricep. If you want to take it a little bit further, bend your left knee and then reach over with your right hand and grab your left foot. Once you have that, look over your right shoulder. Keep pressing your hips down. And if this is too intense, back off just a little. But with practice, you'll be able to go really deep, just strengthening and stretching your quads. Beautiful. Let's hold it for one more breath. Inhale and exhale. Slowly let go. Lift your left knee. Step back with your right foot. Lower both knees to the mat. Open your knees wide and take a quick child's pose. Take a few moments to connect with your breath. Really good, everyone. You did it on one side. We work the other side. Deep inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Walk your hands back in. Set up for tabletop. Walk your knees in. Curl your toes. Push your hips back towards your heels. Lift up, downward facing dog. So again, your weight should be at the top of your mat, so it's easy to grab them as you flow. Inhale your left leg up. Strong, straight leg. See if you can lift your leg a little bit higher.
But remember to keep your hips aligned. So you don't want your left hip to be higher than your right hip. Inhale here. And as you exhale, come up high on your right toes. Bend your left knee, bring it close to your nose. And then step all the way through in between your hands. And when you land, you should land with control. Land gently. Set up your base. Slowly grab your weights. Bring them to heart center. Inhale, high crescent. Reach all the way up. Exhale, bring your weights down to heart center. Up and down lunge, hammer curl. Down and up. We did the same thing on the other side. So you want to loosen the grip on the weights. You want them to feel a little bit heavier. You can just grab your weights with your thumb and your forefinger. And if your weights are already too heavy, make a tighter grip around them. Down and up. Elbows are close to your ribs. You're moving only your forearm. 8, 7, 6. You'll freeze your legs in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay low, freeze your legs, and then reach your torso forward. Do the work to keep it lifted, and this time you're going to go for wide rows. So you're going to bring both weights together, palms face down, and then you're extending out away from your shoulders. So in and out. These are wide rows. So you're not working your triceps this time, but you're working your shoulder muscles. 8. Almost there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Inhale here. Exhale. Lower your right knee. Open up. Warrior 2. Take a few breaths here. Take a few moments to set up Warrior 2. Big bend in your left knee. And then you want to pull your arms in. Push them out. In and out. Imagine pushing a heavy elevator door. You know, it's shutting on you and you want to try and escape. What would you do? You're going to push it out, out, out. That's what we do here. Push and pull. Engage your muscles. Beautiful. 8, 7, 6, 5. Crisscross. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring your arms forward. Lift your elbows up. Palms face you, and then all you do is crisscross. Alternating the arms that cross over. Keep going. Beautiful. So I want you to go at your own pace. Move with your breath. Each one is different. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Weights at heart center. Reverse warrior. Lift your right hand up. Arm is straight. And then you're going to bend at your elbow. Stick your biceps to your ears. Lift your forearm up and down. Up and down. See if you can go a little bit deeper with your Warrior 2. Beautiful. Isolate the movement. Only the forearm is moving. Again, work with your breath and at your own pace. Fast or slow, it's working. It's going to be effective. Beautiful. Just 4, 3, star pose in 2, and 1. Awesome. Bring your weights to heart center. Unbend your left knee. Heel toe your feet in. Feet are parallel. Inhale, reach your hands up. And exhale, as you bring your hands to your heart, hands to your heart center. Heel to your feet in just a little bit more. Sit your body back. Set up for goddess. So in goddess, the heels are in, toes are out, knees are tracking back. Your inner thighs are tracking back. So you're here, and then you're going to add the punch out and in, alternating the hands that punches. Again, you can do 1 or 2 at a time. out and in. Your pace, out and in. Keep going. So count for yourself, move at your pace. I'll count you down from 4. Punch out, in, kick it out. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Come up. Heel to your feet in Malasana. Press squat on this side. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, sit all the way down. Enjoy the break. Give your feet, your legs some rest. Okay, but your chest is working. Your back is still working. Use your elbows to push your knees wide open. And stay here or at the bicep curl on the left side. So lower your right arm. Your palm faces up towards your face. So you're working this bicep muscle here. Down, up, down, up. So challenge yourself a little bit. Lift your chest up. Look up. Look straight ahead. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Bring both your weights together at heart center. Deep inhale. Exhale. Come up slowly for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Turn your left foot forward. Pivot off your back heel. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, lower your weights all the way down onto the mat. Shiva squats on this side. So your weights are vertical. Feather touch with your fingers on your weight. And then big bend in your left knee. Lift off of your right leg. Bend your right knee. Bring it in. Kick out. In and out. In and out. Move at your pace. Bend both your knees as you bring them in. Try to keep all the work in your legs. Very little support from your hands and the weights. You're here for 4, 3, fire hydrants in 2, and 1. Beautiful. Bring both knees together. Keep the bend in your right knee. Extend up and down. Up and down. Strong left leg. Up and down. Working your inner thighs. 4, 3, pulsing up in 2, and 1 last bit. Hold it up in pulse. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome job. Big step back with your right leg. Drop your weights. Roll them off to the side. And then lower your right knee. Walk your left foot out to the outside edge of your mat and to the outside of your left hand. And we're going to set up for that quadricep stretch one more time. You can stay here. This is perfectly fine. Make sure you're pushing your hips forward. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, bend your right knee and then reach for your right foot with your left hand, reaching back. Open your shoulders, look up, keep pressing your hips forward. Reach, reach, reach. Feel that stretch in your right quadriceps. Hold it here and breathe. Sink a little bit deeper in your hips. 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Slowly lift your right knee off the mat. Step your left foot back, high plank. Lower your knees down onto the mat. And then come walk your knees forward and come sitting on your booty. Great job, everyone. Come and lie on your back. A little bit of ab work before we wrap up. We're going to set up for normal crunches. So tabletop your legs, flex your feet, feather touch with your fingers behind your head, neutral spine, Lift your chest up and down, up and down, up and down. Beautiful. Keep going. Make sure you have the neutral spine at all times. Exhale as you lift up. Inhale, lower. 8, 7, 6, 5. You pulse up in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up and pulse. 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 Belly in. Lower back is off the mat. Just pulse up, up. Chin is away from your chest. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Nice job. Slowly pull your knees into your chest and rock from side to side. Awesome. We're going to cool down with the figure 4 stretch. So place your feet back onto the mat and then lift your right foot and place your right ankle on your left knee. Flex your right foot. Push your right knee away from you. You can stay here and enjoy the stretch, or if you want a little bit more, lift your left leg up and see if you can grab and interlace your fingers behind your left thigh. And stay here. Press your lower back into the mat. Press the base of your neck into the mat. You can gently rock from side to side. And change. Place your left ankle on your right knee. Flex your left foot. Push your left knee away from you. And stay here, enjoy the stretch. Or lift your right leg up. Interlace your fingers behind your right thigh. You can extend your legs straight up towards the ceiling. Rock from side to side. And change. Slowly release. Pull both knees into your chest. Bring your forehead to your knees. Grab your arms together above your shin. Give yourself one big final loving hug. There's no social distancing here. Love yourself. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Extend your legs straight out and find your Shavasana. Give yourself a mental pat on the back. Be so proud of yourself for making it to your mat and for working hard and for sharing your energy with all of us. And when you're ready, there's no hurry. You can roll over to one side and cradle your head in your arms. And slowly make yourself up, your way up to a seated position. Come sitting on your sit bones. We close our practice. Take a deep inhale. Let's do this together. Lift your arms up. Exhale. Bring your palms down to heart center. Bow your forehead to your fingertips. Namaste. Good job, everyone. It was so awesome working out.